Welcome to Jainam Software. In this video, we are going to understand how your cash and bank balance can be managed in Jainam Software. So just to understand how it is done, we need to first understand the bank statement. So just for simplicity, I have taken a dummy bank statement to reflect the debit and credit entries made in the bank and the balance. So I tried to explain this considering the financial year scenario of 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020. So balance was 120, then 5,000 deposited in the bank, 125 balance, 40,000 withdrawal as a cash, 85 balance, then 50,000 was the loan disbursed through bank, hence the bank balance was 35 as on today. So now where to check all these things? Okay, now if we understand uh, the business summary, the dashboard is the first thing where we can check what is the cash in hand and the bank balance as of today. So cash is showing 20 here and bank is showing 50,000, whereas the bank balance should be 35. So to match this, we'll have to make a few entries in Jainam software. Then so let's try to understand first the few different reports actually in business summary dashboard. So one is the cash here, 20,000. Now let's try to understand if the day book, which is the cash book, is showing correctly. So here you can see day book, it is showing 80 as a cash, which is not correct. And the bank balance, it is showing minus 50, which is fine, which is matching with the dashboard. So let's try to understand. There's a caching problem here we can understand. So let me quickly try to replicate this scenario here. And now we can see here minus 20. Okay, so cache, I just quickly cleared the cache by going few years back and this then running for the today's date. And now you can see minus 20 is a cache and minus 50 is a bank. Now let's try to correct that. Okay, so two things we'll have to do. One is the opening balance we'll have to enter, and one more thing is the bank entries we'll have to make. So where to make the opening balance? Here I can go in leisure, then opening balance. Now here I select the opening balance as the bank. You can select your bank actually. Now how to enter the bank and all that stuff, you can watch some other video. Now here 120 was the opening balance. It's a debit in the bank as on 1/4/2019. So I have added that. Now cash I cannot add here because I don't know how much opening balance to enter as a cash. Okay, so what I have done, first thing is I have added the opening balance here. The next I had to make one entry, the cash deposited in the bank. So for that I can go in accounting, cash deposit, and I can select a bank here, amount 5,000, narration cash deposit, date I'll select it was 5th April and add it. Now that was second entry. Third entry was withdrawal 40,000 cash withdrawal. So I'll go cash withdrawal, that is bank 40,000, narration cash withdrawal. It was 10/4/19. I save this entry. And fourth one was the 50,000 loan disbursement. So loan disbursement we don't have to do in accounting. It is automatically done as part of loan creation process. So I can see here that 50,000, I can see that loan is disbursed from the bank actually. Okay, so I have made all these entries. Now next thing, let's try to understand what is my bank balance. So I'll go in by business summary and dashboard. Now here this bank balance is corrected automatically. Okay, as soon as I entered the relevant information. Now cash is showing 15 here, and if you go to the day book, now let's see how much cash showing here. It's still showing 20. Let me just quickly refresh and just check it here. So the cash is showing 15,000 as a balance here. Now that's how I have corrected. Now in case you think that your cash was not 15, it was like 50, what you'll have to do in ledger, you can add opening balance as 35 in cash. So 35